Welcome to Mindfulness Alchemy for the Modern Soul. Thank you for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for helping the channel grow, and thank you for helping this recording write the algorithm so it can get to as many people as possible who would enjoy it just as much as you do. I really appreciate it, so keep it coming. My name is Esther Vidic, and I'm your designated spiritual life, therapeutic art life, and trauma informed coach. And in this recording, I would like to talk to you about yes, coach, no coach. Yes, I would like to talk to you about coaches and coaching and how to find the right one for you and if coaching is really for you or maybe not. So let's dive in. You probably figured out by now that coaching is a very unregulated area. And technically, anyone can become or claim to be a coach. There are coaching courses that one can take. Some are very expensive and some are quite affordable. And I'm sure some people see a business opportunity in it, while others become coaches because they genuinely want to help others on their journeys. And while there's nothing wrong with earning money from joyful service, there are some out there who claim to be experts in one area or another when they clearly aren't that. And in any case, can we really claim to be experts at anything? Now, you might say this is a bit weird, and why should you listen to what I have to say since I claim to be a coach and I am one? Please note that I am not going to talk about myself much, and I'm definitely not going to promote myself or put myself on a pedestal. Also, I am not going to call anyone out by name. That's not the aim. The aim of this recording is to help you make informed and empowered choices and decisions when it comes to coaching and taking advice from coaches. So, here are some of my observations. Now, there are many areas of life and there are many coaches. Some are business coaches, some are health coaches, some are life coaches, such as myself. But before you take on any coaching advice, in my opinion, you should ask yourself a couple of questions. Well, first of all, what are they talking about? Is it relevant to me or can I relate to it in any way, shape, or form? And obviously, if you say no, then that's not your coach. Now, when it comes to life coaching and you hear advice, you might want to ask yourself, is what the person telling me, is it coming from a genuinely authentic, healed place, or what they say might be the result of unresolved trauma in their own lives, and perhaps it's still coming from a place of unhealed emotions and wounds? Let me say this. When I'm on social media, because I do have my social media accounts, I'm on Instagram and I'm on TikTok. And I don't use more than this, but that too. I encountered coaches a couple of times in the recent past where they were saying things that really did sound even hateful or angry. It wasn't coming from a peaceful place where they fully accepted and healed whatever happened to them. And I would like to say to you, you know, be cautious. Pay attention to what the person is saying. Because even if it comes from the intention of they want to share the information, and they hope that it will help someone along the way, sometimes it can be very damaging or even toxic, and it can do more harm than good. So when it comes to life coaching, is it really something that they say, the advice they give, is it really something that empowers you? And is it really something that helps you make peace and progress in your life? Now, when it comes to relationship coaches, I I hear things like high value, low value. If someone breaks up with you, that was a low value person, and so on. Maybe so. Maybe that person was really a low value person. But what I would say is, the coach you listen to, do they encourage you to ask yourself deeper questions? Like, why were you engaged in that relationship to begin with? What was the relationship dynamic? What is your attachment style? What was your, let's say, ex partner's attachment style? Was it a good match? And are you encouraged in that advice to ask deeper questions about you, your life, where you're at in life? Because we want different things from relationships, perhaps. Maybe we want something different in our 20s, and we want something different in our 40s or even 60s, and so on. So the question is, who are we and where are we in our lives? What do we really want out of a serious relationship? And what can we offer to the person? And I think these are important, because I really don't think that relationships are easy. And I also don't think they are black and white. And I also really, really don't think there is a one fits all answer to everything. Relationships are tricky, but they're also beautiful and they are amazing. And we all hope to find that special person and be in a long-term committed relationship with someone who we can grow with, even if it's not the same path we are taking, but at least grow in the same direction. And I think, excuse me, and I think to achieve that, it really takes a lot of consideration, and it takes time and patience with ourselves to really understand what we want and who we are and what we can offer to the other person. So be aware of that, and then decide who's your coach and who can really empower you to become the best version of yourself, and also to have the best of you, to have the best of you to offer to the other person. Now, when it comes to fitness coaches, can they really respect, understand, and relate to the fact that almost every person will have a different lifestyle and a different set of challenges in their lives? And even those who are really keen and really, really willing to get on that body transformation journey and lose those kilos that they want, but it's going to be a little bit different, and we all will have different challenges. And I really don't think that when someone is forcing the one fits all thing that clearly worked for them and worked for those who are very similar to them, but it doesn't mean that it will work for everybody. So here's what I think. Is the coach, the person you're listening to and turning to for advice, are they really encouraging you and promoting a healthy lifestyle and better eating habits and sustainable growth or loss, let's say? And are they educated about nutrition? Are they educated about trauma and what prolonged trauma can do to the body? Are they educated about perhaps the hormonal changes women experience throughout their lives? Or are they someone who isn't particularly knowledgeable in these areas? They just find something for themselves that works, and that particular thing will work for those who are very similar to them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just be aware. Be aware and choose someone who can truly inspire you and make you appreciate the journey. And choose someone and take advice from someone who really is authentic and maybe been where you're at and understands the journey and the complexities of the journey. Now, an important observation I have is this. If someone is promoting something or selling something or giving you advice as this is the one way, the only way, and that is it, well, I don't know about you, but to me, it's a massive red flag. There is no such thing as the one way and the only way. There's no such thing. Another thing is the person you're turning to for advice, are they encouraging you to ask questions? Are they encouraging you to dig deeper? And are they encouraging you that if need be, you should definitely seek help from a specific professional? Please understand that even though a good coach, the right fit for you, can and will impact your journey in a very, very positive way, not many of us are actually fully qualified to give proper advice when it comes to mental health issues. We are not necessarily qualified to give you medical advice. So when it comes to your set of challenges or specific issues, your coach should definitely always advise you to seek help from a professional in that particular field. I often do. If you heard any of my previous recordings, anytime when I talk about a situation, I talk about a subject, I talk about something that is really, really deep, I always say, please seek the advice and help of a mental health professional. Why do I do that? Because I do want the best for you. And I do believe that this is the right thing to say and this is the right thing to do. And if I was in your shoes, I would love my coach to do the same for me, because this is how we care. We have a duty of care and we know our limitations. That doesn't mean we are not good coaches. We are good coaches. Many of us are. And many of us genuinely want to help others on their journey. But we also know that how important it is that if you need, let's get you a team. Let's build a team. And everybody should be on your side and everybody should be helping you according to the best ability. You get that, right? So be aware of that too. And your coach should be someone truly authentic, meaning that they also been on the journey and got somewhere. Your coach should be someone who's able to motivate and inspire you from this place. Your coach should never claim to have the solution to everyone's problems, and they should never claim to be experts at anything. They should never claim to be anything that they are not, and they should never give advice about things that they don't know enough about and they are not qualified in that particular area. They should always encourage you to ask questions. They should always encourage you to believe in yourself and help you grow in such a way that you can do it on your own instead of making you dependent on them. And your coach should be someone who is also growing and evolving on their own path and journey. Someone who is genuinely aiming to help you transform, heal, and evolve yourself and your life in a peaceful, consistent, and meaningful way. Your coach should be someone who offers no quick fixes, but makes you appreciate and trust the process. And in any case, you should feel safe, seen, heard, and treated with respect all the way on your coaching journey. So I hope today's episode was empowering and educational. And I hope that you take caution before following anyone's advice. So I wish you all the very, very, very best on your journey. You've got this. You can do this. And you can make empowered and informed choices when it comes to your coaches. So let's go. Let's grow. I'll leave you with all of this for now. But I hope to see you next time.